The infinite beauty of nature. The Japanese archipelago is a place of diverse and constant climatic change that gives rise to a wonderful variety of seasonal delights throughout the year. This unique climate has lent itself to the development of a unique Japanese way of life. The sake carefully produced here at Ozeki is a Japanese treasure born of and nurtured by Mother Nature. Blessed by the mighty winds of the Rokko mountain range, renowned spring water, premium sake rice, and the unmatched skill of the Tamba Toji Brewmasters is Japan's great sake producing region, Nada-Gogo. And it is here in Nada-Gogo, in the enclave of Imazu, that we find Ozeki, a producer of numerous sake products over the last 300 years. The production of fine sake is in the details, namely Mother Nature's bounty, age-old brewing techniques, and foresight. Never satisfied with the status quo, Ozeki pays meticulous attention to all facets of the brewing process. This pioneering spirit, the desire to advance, is integral to everything we produce. Ozeki Corporation. Our roots can be traced back to the foundation of a small brewery by Chobei Osakaya in Imazu village some 300 years ago in 1711. The original product name was Manryo. Barrels of the sake were shipped on small cargo vessels to the capital Edo, now present-day Tokyo, where the business made steady inroads. The fifth generation Chobei Osakaya privately funded the construction of Imazu Lighthouse at the peak of coastal transport in 1810 to ensure the safety and ongoing development of sake carrying ships. Then in 1884, the name was changed from Manryo to Ozeki. The highest-ranking sumo, Yokozuna, looks very strong, but there is no future. So I will invest in the challenger, Ozeki. The name Ozeki stands for perseverance and the pioneering spirit to strive for better things. Armed with 300 years of tradition, we will continue to challenge new frontiers in anticipation of the future. The desire to improve continues several centuries on, and Ozeki remains true to its roots as a pioneering sake brewery. Yamada Nishiki, the pinnacle and so-called king of sake rice, is the main ingredient from which Ozeki sake is produced. This rice is characterized by its soft, large grains and thin outer skin that make for easier rice milling. Moreover, the large starch-rich shimpaku at the center of each grain improves the ability of yeast to elongate bacterial threads known as Aspergillus oryzae into the steamed rice. The birthplace of Yamada Nishiki, Banshu, on the north side of the Rokko mountain range in Hyogo Prefecture, is also the location of Ozeki's official supplier of this rice. The large temperature variations and clayish, well-drained soil make the area ideal for Yamada Nishiki production. Yamada Nishiki is more difficult to produce than most other rice varieties. The rice is ready to harvest in autumn when it reaches around 1 meter in height. The distinctively large rice ear of Yamada Nishiki means that seedlings have to be planted at greater intervals than your average rice, so that light reaches the root section. And special care must be taken to ensure the rice doesn't over-mature. However, that's not the only challenge presented by this rice. Yamada Nishiki is vulnerable to disease and is easily blown over by strong gusts of wind due to its substantial height. This labour-intensive variety therefore requires favourable geographical conditions and advanced agricultural techniques in order to firmly take root and grow into premium sake rice. Where there's fine sake, there's sure to be renowned spring water close by. Water is a precious natural resource that is as important as sake rice. Water in Nadagogo, called Miyamizu, relies on underflow from the Rokko mountain range. Discovered in the 1830s in the late Edo period, the water's mineral composition accelerates yeast fermentation for the creation of dynamic sake. Miyamizu is the lifeline of Japan's #1 sake production region, Nadagogo. Tamba Toji Brewmasters have been the backbone of sake production in Nada for countless generations. The head of brewing at Ozeki's brewery, the Toji Brewmaster, is a skilled craftsman who employs techniques handed down from the previous Tamba Toji Brewmaster. Koji is a deciding factor in the quality of the finished sake product. As such, this process is a true test of the Toji Brewmaster's skill. The unparalleled flavour of Ozeki sake is a direct result of faithfully passing down accumulated brewing techniques over the 300 years we have been in business. While Ozeki's brewery is naturally outfitted with the latest technology for improved quality and productivity, the Toji Brewmaster is still an integral part of sake brewing. Accordingly, all machine-based work is complemented by seasoned brewmaster guidance across the full range of brewing processes. Here, the processed yeast, koji, steamed rice, and water come together for the fermentation of the moromi mash from which sake is ultimately filtered. The fermentation of this moromi mash is undertaken in 3 steps. The first step, hatsuzoe. The second step, nakazoe. And the third and final step, tomezoe. The volume is steadily increased in 3 consecutive steps, as the moromi mash is carefully fermented in a process known as traditional 3-step preparation. Ozeki's sake would not exist if not for the superb skill of the Toji Brewmaster. Carefully, steadily, and reliably, rich and full-flavoured sake made possible through a fusion of technology and the age-old art of the Toji Brewmaster. Quality Ozeki sake is the product of these uncompromising efforts. Sake, created by skilled Toji brewmasters using the latest brewing facilities, is sent to the production line here at the factory headquarters for final processing into packs and bottles. The pack filling line is capable of processing 6,000 packs per hour, with a maximum daily capacity of 40,000 packs. The 1-cup filling line is capable of processing 60,000 cups per hour and boasts a maximum daily capacity of 450,000 cups. Every genuine product of Ozeki sake, meticulously inspected with leading-edge facilities and technology before leaving the brewery each day, is the materialization of our quest for perfection. Built on 300 years of accumulated know-how, genuinely brewed Ozeki sake is now a favorite not only in Japan, but all over the world. Ozeki's potential knows no bounds. Ozeki actively seeks to promote projects aimed at shaping the future of the sake industry, applying technical know-how acquired from sake production to the development of new technologies and products. Ozeki has consistently persevered and endeavored to strive for better things. We will continue in our efforts to further enhance Japan's sake culture as we bring together tradition, wisdom, and leading-edge technology for the realization of high-quality sake brewing. Always at the forefront and remaining true to the pioneering spirit our name represents, Ozeki will go on delivering genuine sake to customers all over the world.